give him something to drink. To the cliffs!
Matthew 8. When he was come down from the mountain, great multitudes followed him. And behold, there came a leper and worshipped him, saying, Lord, if thou wilt, thou canst make me clean. And Jesus put forth his hand and touched him, saying, I will, be thou clean. And immediately his leprosy was cleansed. And Jesus saith unto him, See thou tell no man, but go thy way, show thyself to the priest, and offer the gift that Moses commanded, for a testimony unto them. And when Jesus was entered into Capernaum, there came unto him a centurion, beseeching him, and saying, Lord, my servant lieth at home sick of the palsy, grievously tormented. And Jesus saith unto him, I will come and heal him. The centurion answered and said, Lord, I am not worthy that thou shouldst come under my roof, but speak the word only, and my servant shall be healed. For I am a man under authority, having soldiers under me, and I say to this man, Go, and he goeth, and to another, Come, and he cometh, and to my servant, Do this, and he doeth it. When Jesus heard it, he marveled, and said to them that followed, Verily, I say unto you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel. And I say unto you, that many shall come from the east and west, and shall sit down with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the children of the kingdom shall be cast out into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And Jesus said unto the centurion, Go thy way, and as thou hast believed, so be it done unto thee. And his servant was healed in the self-same hour. And when Jesus was come into Peter's house, he saw his wife's mother laid and sick of a fever, and he touched her hand, and the fever left her, and she arose and ministered unto them. When the even was come, they brought unto him many that were possessed with devils, and he cast out the spirits with his word, and healed all that were sick, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by Isaiah the prophet, saying, Himself took our infirmities, and bare our sicknesses. Now when Jesus saw great multitudes about him, he gave commandment to depart unto the other side. And a certain scribe came and said unto him, Master, I will follow thee whithersoever thou goest. And Jesus saith unto him, The foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man hath not where to lay his head.
Hey, Shalom. All praises to Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Rakakadash. Hey, much honest to you, brothers that's in the spirit that can see. Yahawashi pretty much is being attacked. His spirit has been attacked. His men is being attacked. The word is being attacked. So the spirit and Yahawashi need to be defended at all costs. But we know the world is totally against the spirit of Yahawashi. That's why the white man, he gave you the image of Yahawashi being an Edomite, but our people are giving you the incorrect doctrine and the incorrect spirit of Yahawashi. So they have the greater sin. Just like back then they had the greater sin. Matter of fact, the Lord told you that our people have the greater sin. So back in those times, you gotta understand, because it's heavy like that. Our people gave the Lord up, and now our people are denying the Lord. They're telling you that we're not in the new covenant. They're telling you that there's no way that could be. You got to understand what was going on in the times when he was on the planet. He was healing guys, but at the same time, guys wanted him killed. And what that was doing was that was stopping money. You see? That was stopping money. our people was the one that gave the Lord up. So right now they're the main ones that's actually portraying. They right now, even as our people learn who they are, the majority of our people they're betraying the Lord, and they are having people to deny Yahawashi. How do you get people to deny Yahawashi? Well, you tell guys that he's not with us or in the covenant or an agreement. And indeed, we are in a new agreement. But Yahawashi said to Pontius Pilate, who gave me up has the greater sin. So when you can understand that, then you can understand that the truth is not out there nowhere, mainstream. You see. And as the days go on more and more, the Lord is hiding his word even more. Now, John 19:11, Yahawashi answered, Thou couldst have no power at all against me, except it were given thee from above. Therefore, he that delivered me unto thee hath the greatest sin. So, who had the greatest sin? According to Matthew, who has the greater sin? Matthew 23 and 37. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets and stoneth them which are sent unto thee. How often will I have gathered thy children together as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings, and ye would not. Right, because our people, they're scattering the flock. So they gave Yahawashi up to be murdered. Matter of fact, before I grab that, let's go to here real quick. And then I could go on with this lesson. But you gotta understand that the Lord was betrayed by his people. He was denied by his people, and he was set up to be killed by his people. Matthew 27 and 3. Then Judas, which had betrayed him, remember, when he saw he was condemned, repented himself and brought back. Matter of fact, verse 1, Matthew 27 and 1. When the morning was come, all the chief priests and the elders of the people took counsel against Yahawashi to put him to death. So it's like that right now. It's counsel against the Lord. It's counsels against the anointed. Just like back then. There's councils all the time being held on how guys are demonically thinking to keep you from Yahawashi. There were always councils. You see? So understanding that our people gave the Lord up, the Lord is telling you in Matthew 8 right here that he didn't have no fucking where to rest his head. And if you have a reputation or you have a name, you're not of the Lord. So Shikari, Great Millstone, IGBK, all these camps are of the world. And if you're in these camps, you're of the world. Now this is Matthew 8 and 20. And Yahawashi said unto him, Foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man have not where to lay his head. Let me read that again. But the Son of Man have not where to lay his head. So he didn't have a place in the world. You see, he didn't have a place in the world. He didn't have a position. You see, he ran away when that came. But more than anything, our people was trying to kill him. Our people was trying to kill him. They were seeking the Lord's life. Matthew 8 and 21. And another disciple said unto him, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father. But Yahawashi said unto him, follow me and let the dead bury the dead. So there's no other way but Yahawashi. So if guys are not teaching Yahawashi like that, and they have a place in this world, they are not a Yahawashi. If you have a name for yourself made out here, and you're great or whatever, and you're known, you're famous, and then guys are not teaching Yahawashi, they are not of the Lord. See, Yahawashi, he didn't have nowhere to rest his head. They was trying to put him to death. And the Lord told you in Matthew 16, you have to beware of the leaven of the scribes. Matthew 16:11. How is it that you do not understand that I spake not to you concerning bread, that you should beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees? So when the Lord came on the scene, was nothing. He was really talking of carnal. He was always speaking in the spirit. And he was constantly warning the scribes and the Pharisees, these men that sit up with the Bible, that's on high. So he didn't have a place in this world. His life was in danger. They sought the Lord's life. You see? And when you understand the spirit, then you're able to, when you understand your Yahawashi, then you could judge through the spirit. And so a lot of guys, they're not in the spirit. And then they'll reject your Yahawashi. When the Lord lets you know all through the New Testaments, the New Testament was basically to let you know that we was under the new agreement with him. Now it starts right here. You're not just going to all of a sudden one day just get new bodies and be in a new covenant. Get the hell out of here. It starts right now. That's why you guys that's denying the Lord, you're going to be destroyed. Your whole camp. Guys are going to get their whole camps and followers and everybody destroyed. Because the Lord is not there. And they're openly telling you that they're not in the covenant with the Lord. And they got guys teaching against it. These guys are Satan, man. They are Satan. So the Lord told us that he was in agreement with us. He told us that. John 7:38. He that believes on me, as the scripture have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. And what's that water? Yahawashi. You see? Now verse 39, but this spake he of the Spirit which they believed on him should receive. You see that? For the Holy Ghost was not given because Yahawashi was not yet glorified. But that's another agreement. It says he spake of the Spirit, which is going to flow rivers of living water, which believed on him should receive. So if you really believe on Yahawashi, then you're going to be in the Spirit. If you really don't believe in Yahawashi, then you're not going to be in the Spirit. So one way of not really believing in a couple ways. Not teaching Yahawashi, and then not agreeing with Yahawashi, and getting guys to deny Yahawashi. John 7:10. But when his brethren were gone up, then went he also up unto the feast, not openly, but as it were in secret. When the Jews sought him at the feast, they said, "Where is he?" That's right. So he didn't walk openly. He was hated, man. And he even reads it right here again. Yahawashi said unto them, "My time is not yet come, for your time is already ready. The world cannot hate you, but me it hateth, because I testify in the works thereof is evil. So he wasn't walking openly, went from city to city. So what did our people try to do? They try to destroy the prophets. You try to destroy the prophets, and the Lord, He tells you that that He was the living bread that came down from heaven. If any man, let me read this. John 6:51. I am the living bread which came down from heaven. If any man eat of this bread, he shall live forever. And the bread that I will give is my flesh, which I will give the life for the life of the world. And that's why if you get guys to deny Yahawashi, then basically the sad part, right, is that the Lord is not with none of these guys in these groups at all, just because of that reason. Now, verse 52, and the Jews therefore strove among themselves, saying, how can this man give us his flesh to eat? And Yahawashi said unto them, verily, verily, I say unto you, except you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, ye shall have no life in you. So a lot of guys are teaching this word without no life, because they deny Yahawashi. I just read in John 19 that whoever gave the Lord up, they had the greater sin. So our people have the greater sin. Esau, he can't sin, but Jacob overpasses the deeds of the wicked. So what they're doing is they're teaching Yahawashi, but they having you deny him. So Yahawashi has been under assault. You know, they crucified him on a cross, and God, our people are still crucifying Yahawashi to this day. They're still crucifying, they're still crossing him out. And that's why we call ourselves the X-Men, because we understand what this thing is about. Matthew 10:33, but whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. So guys are denying the Lord, and what's happening is the Lord is not with guys. Yahawashi is not dealing with guys. None of these camps. These camps are dead. That's why the Lord said, let the dead go bury the dead, because these guys, they're dead in the world. Because if you, Yahawashi told that guy, he said, let the dead go bury the dead and follow me, because there's no other way besides Yahawashi. There's no other safety. You see? Second Timothy's, and this is very heavy. Real quick, I just want to read this, because Yahawashi, we've explained it. The Lord said that He would leave the Comforter. That's an agreement, and when He went on the cross and when He gave up that Spirit, where did His Spirit go? It went into the elect. It went into John chapter 7. It went into who he was praying for in John chapter 17, John chapter 15, John chapter 14, John 6, so on and so on forth, so on and so forth through the Gospels. He lets you understand that He's in a covenant with us. Now what you have to understand is that evil men, like it tells you in 2 Peter, false prophets, they have hijacked the truth totally, man. This truth is totally hijacked. But they haven't hijacked Yahawashi. But what they're doing, they're getting guys to deny Yahawashi. Now 2 Timothy's 2, verse 12. It says, if we suffer, we shall reign with Him. If we deny Him, He also will deny us. Right, so when you say you're not in the covenant, then you're denying the Lord. So that's what these groups are getting you to do. They're teaching for doctrines of devils to get you to be destroyed, and they gather everybody. Their whole camp is carnal. Guys are carnal. They're not even teaching Yahawashi. What they're doing is denying Yahawashi. You see what I'm saying? They're denying Yahawashi. And the Lord tells you in the Gospels that He's with you. He tells you that. We break that down so many times, but we're gonna continue to break it down because, guys, this is the end of the world. Now, guys say, don't take the vaccine, but these camps are the fucking vaccine. They're the spiritual vaccine because they're getting you to deny Yahawashi. So ultimately, the Lord is not going to be with none of these guys in these groups. Now, this is Matthew chapter 13, verse 49. No, Matthew 28 and 20. Teaching them to observe all things, and whatsoever I have commanded you, and lo, I am with you always, even into the end of the world. You see that? So the Lord is with us even into the end of the world. He explains that this is the New Testament. This is my new blood, and it's of me. But what guys are doing, they're getting you to deny the Lord. You see? So it's real heavy what's happening. Okay, Khan, this is another one too. Even in the rest of this chapter, he tells you that he's the whoever eateth his flesh and his body, they're going to be of the Lord. You see? But guys, they're cunningly denying what the Lord is saying. You see? And they're going to all these other scriptures. But they're totally, blatantly, right in your face, denying Yahawashi. This is let's see. So lucky. Let me read this real quick. John chapter 6, verse 40. And this it is the will of him that sent me. So this is what the Lord is, the Father sent Yahawashi to let us know by him going on that cross and by you believing on him, that spirit that he was going to leave you the comforter. And by you believing on him. That's why guys are not in the Lord's spirit, because they deny the Lord and then they don't even believe in the Lord. So they're teaching the word in a corrupt way. That's why we're telling the guys to get out of these groups. Now, John chapter 6, verse 40, and this is the will of him that sent me, that everyone would see if the Son believeth on him may have everlasting life, and I will raise him up in the last day. So you have to believe on the Lord. You can't say, no, we're not in agreement with him. You can't do that. Well, these guys are doing that. You see what I'm saying? These guys are doing that. Because they are of the world. They are Satan set up out there. You see? So the everlasting life and eternal and believing on the Lord, that leads you to the comforter, which gives you life. And he said he'll raise you up in the last day. You're being raised up in the spirit, not in the world, being a part of the world, because we just read in John 8 that he didn't have nowhere to fucking rest his head. And so now, understanding that, anybody that's putting themselves out there, that's, let's just say, that's famous and well known and great, they're not of the Lord. So they're getting you to deny Yahawashi in these last days. And a lot of you guys, you have fallen for that bait. The Lord said He'll be with you to the end of the world. And He keeps saying that. This what we're seeing in these last days, unfortunately, is just hirelings. We're dealing with nothing but a bunch of damn hirelings, guys that are hired and set up to turn you against your Savior, and that's what they're doing, man. They're really doing that on a high level. You know, they say our praises to the Lord, but they're telling you to deny Him. John 10:12. But he that is a hireling and not the shepherd, whose own sheep are not, see the wolf coming and leaveth the sheep. How do you leaving the sheep? Because you're not even preaching Yahawashi. So that's how you leaving the sheep. It says, and the sheep fleeth, and the wolf catches them. And that's what's going to happen by men denying Yahawashi. The wolf is going to catch a lot of fucking guys. See that they're scattering you from Yahawashi. It says the hireling fleeth because he is a hireling and careth not for the sheep. Right. So these guys, they don't give a fuck about Yahawashi. So all these guys in these groups, they're all dead too. Proverbs 8:36. 8:35, whoso findeth me findeth life and shall obtain favor in the Lord. And it's even telling you right here, if you find the Lord, you're going to find life. So if you find the Lord, you're going to find life. That's what the New Testament was about. It was about Yahawashi coming down, putting those gospels, bringing those gospels out, laying down his life, going on the cross. But before he went on there, he gave you the agreement that he was going to leave you the Spirit, and this is the commandment which the Lord gave before he left, and he tells you that. It's all right here in John 15, man. The thing is, they hate the Lord. They hate the Lord. And that's what they're supposed to. They're supposed to hate the Lord. John 15:7. If ye abide in me and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. You see that? Herein is the Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit, so shall ye be my disciples. As for the Father loved me, so have I loved you. Continue ye in my love. And what's the love? Teaching his word. See, that's another form of agreement. But pretty much, man, we're in the new agreement with Yahawashi. It's just that this word has been hijacked by just deep demons, man. They're hijacked. They're in the flesh. So it's like unknowingly guys are denying the Lord, and then the guys that's up high up there, they know what they're doing. But then a lot of you guys, you're just blindly following these guys. That's why a lot of you guys are going to be destroyed. So let me read this. Yeah, so you got to understand that the covenant starts here. You're not just gonna get new bodies, bro. Like, you guys are in the flesh. You don't even need to be teaching the Bible, man. But the Lord made it like this in these last days. So the ones that you see through that, them are the ones that's of the Lord. You got to see through all these groups and these camps and these doctrines, and you got to really read this thing for yourself. Right? The Lord said whoever gave him up, they had the greatest sin. They had the greatest sin. And it's heavy because by guys not teaching Yahawashi, they're telling on themselves too. You see, they're telling on themselves. That's what guys were set up to do. They were set up to be that Antichrist and destroy our people. But with that, man, pretty much that's going to be it. But it's all through the New Testament, man, that the Lord is here right now, and His Spirit is here, and guys are denying Him like they did. You see, they gave the Lord up, man. They denied the Lord. What do you think those scribes and those Pharisees was doing when the Lord was on the scene? But death to you wicked motherfuckers. It won't stop. Because the Lord tells you that the election, you won't fool the elect. You see, but you're fooling the many and the multitude. But with that, man, death to the wicked. And hey, shalom.